Greetings everyone. Thanks again once again for tuning in to Porch Talk here from Detroit, Michigan. So as you can see, I'm on my porch and it's getting a little better weather-wise. It's still a little nippy. That's why I got this thing on. Anyhow, I want to apologize for not posting yesterday. I was just out of it. So moving forward, there has been a great tragedy that came about 2 days ago. Nipsey Hussle was gunned down in front of his store that he had in the community. He's a well-known rapper. He tried to build his community up, very well loved and respected. You had a whole bunch of people after his passing gather in front of his store. He was working on a documentary following up on the story of Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi was a doctor who practiced like holistic medicine, you could say, cured people with natural products. You know, they always say God gave us everything we need, it's in the ground. However, we have polluted our bodies. So now the documentary is hanging in the wind, but I guess the word is that Nick Cannon is supposed to finish the project. So let's keep him in prayers and keep a watchful eye on him. Outside of the memorial for Nipsey Hussle, it was a lot of people shot at as well. And I think that's odd. They have a suspect in custody. His name is Eric Holder. They have arrested him. And I don't know, guys. You know, what's really disheartening for me is that we have someone positive in the community trying to give back, trying to be upstanding. Despite his past, I'm tired of people bringing up gang affiliations. Everybody's got something in their past that they're not proud of. The point is that you learn and you live to turn around and grow, give back and do better. And that's what the brother was trying to do. He had Lauren London as his spouse. He had 2 children, and unfortunately she is without a spouse and these children are without a dad. It's really sad. The first thing I thought about was Lauren and the kids. Now they're saying this guy, like I said, Eric Holder did it. He's another African American. She knew. What's really interesting though, people on social media are going back and forth with their beliefs. It was probably somebody he knew. It was probably because of the Dr. Sebi documentary he was trying to finish. And then you got people who's got issues with conspiracy theorists and this, that, and the third. What I can't understand is why is there always a exchange of negativity? The man died. Who cares why people think he died? Like, I just think that is so odd. I think that people should respect other people's opinions. Now, I would see the outrage if this man was being disrespected or something like that after death, but being irritated by people's opinions, y'all a little out of pocket with that. The fact that there was a shooting that took him out and then there was another shooting at the memorial is kind of interesting. It does ring some alarms, like what's really going on here. I'm not going to totally shoot down the conspiracy, and I think that conspiracy theorists, first of all, I don't even like the word conspiracy theorist. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, being African American, you're part of a conspiracy anyway, whether you want to be or not. So I mean, you could look at it like that. I think we tend to bastardize or demean or attack people that think differently. I think people that come up with these theories are really just smart people who are thinking outside of the box and looking for answers, and I don't see anything wrong with that. And I think people that have an issue with that are just, what's wrong with you? I don't know what it is in general. I mean, think about it. And not to take away from Nipsey, but I'm just trying to show you how ridiculous some of our habits are in the black community. When our relatives die, we're fighting. I know a situation, people's fighting and shit, fighting each other, boxing. You fighting over materialism, fighting over all type of shit. Do you think that your loved ones want this going on? We get on social media, we want to argue about what people believe and make fun and heckle them instead of just sending out our condolences and respect and love. I think we just got a lot of work to do. Nipsey's music did go up in sales. That's a good thing. I seen somebody saying like, let's keep his legacy alive, stream his music and stuff like that. And like I said, people are crowding around the store and you got many people giving their condolences. I mean, it's such a big deal. My mom asked, she was like, I meant to call you yesterday, and she stay in the church house, okay? So you know she'll know, I meant to call you the other day and I wanted to ask you, did you hear about that? Did you know about that? Even my grandma is on Facebook. She even said something about, like, I didn't know nothing about this. And so it's really became a big thing, and people are aware. And it's just unfortunate, dude. It's unfortunate. We may not never know the truth. And my husband brought up a good point to me today. His opinion on the conspiracies is it just goes to show how much we don't trust the government. And I mean, media outlets, I mean, I've been in the news before. They twist stuff or hide stuff, and it's true. It's about the agenda, dude. And so we've got to learn to think outside of the box and think for ourselves, because if not, we'll be in the dark. And I know you people that want to criticize others for doing so, you got to understand you're part of the problem, because of the simple fact that's what they want us to do, not to think outside the box. And when you criticize others because you don't want to deal with anything, we got to understand that. We want things to hurry up, go away, and not deal with them. But you can't. You got to deal with stuff. That's the only way things get resolved, is to deal with it. I'm sorry. I mean, you just got to deal with it. And until the black community understands to stick up for one another, get together, get organized, continue to think outside of the box, we're always gonna be lost. I mean, you can throw Bible scriptures up at it, you can throw all kind of stuff that you think is the problem, but really the problem is we're unorganized. We have a crab in the barrel mentality. We're very negative. Anybody who's happy, we're going to tear them down and make them feel like shit. And that's just a reality. And that's not all of us, but it's enough of us. And that's the problem. There's a lot of positive people, but there are also a lot of negative people. And so we need to realize that. And again, like I've said many times before, a rug can only hold so much dirt. You can keep sweeping shit up under that rug, but it can only cover so much shit. At some point, we have to learn to deal with things. Thanks again, once again, for tuning into Porch Talk. I'm going to check y'all next time. And rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Much respect and love for you and your loved ones. May God keep you in his loving and peaceful arms. Bye. Make sure you choose Rocky Road Productions LLC Porch Talk to feed your entertainment needs. And you can do that by following us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you like this video and share it with all your family and friends. Tag somebody in it, why don't you? And don't forget to comment down below and let us know how you feel. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe. That's right. You'll catch us every week. Looking forward to see you again next time. Bye.